but like.
Oh yeah, Meow Wolf is fucking crazy. You said what?
I did a show at Meow Wolf.
You did a what? A show?
Word?
Like a performance? What kind of show did you do?
A rap show.
Oh, where do you rap? That's crazy.
That's fire.
It's like on it, like that was the first rap show ever. They're like this weird, honestly making you the first performance ever. And so,
is Conversion Station here too?
Bro, the stage they got there, bro, that's my first time ever going. I didn't even know what the fuck it was. I was like, what the fuck is that? They're like, this. You guys want to perform? We'll pay you. I'm like, yes.
I've only ever gone there.
What did they tell you about themselves? Did they tell you a lot about themselves?
Sold out. Sold that bitch out.
First time you went.
That's crazy.
Went where?
Yeah, bro.
The first time you went. If you go to our chats on Snapchat, you can scroll and see. I swiped up on one of your posts when you were at Meow Wolf. It was like a robot.
I never went to Meow Wolf.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw that shit at the mall. Yeah,
But it was a Meow Wolf pop-up. Like,
Yeah,
I had
shit.
no idea that shit was even real.
Yeah.
It was dope as fuck, though.
Yeah, bro.
I think it was actually Meow Wolf.
We pulled it out. Yeah, no, I don't even look like a nigga who just pulling people out like that. I'm selling shows the fuck out of that. Feel me? It's crazy.
Damn, that's
She's way in the back. You can't even see her.
So in one of the pictures he actually posted, you can see my friend. I'm just short. No, you can see my friend. I'm dead ass.
Short.
I really was. You can see my friend. I was just short as fuck. Her big ass forehead.
Yeah, that's crazy. But with the music video shit, we've been really trying to lean towards like, waking people up, changing the way people think. So, our whole this whole album is supposed to be just like sort of something different. Every song is different. Every song is just like uniquely itself. It's not following in the same pattern, not following the same genre. It could flow around, right? And we sort of want the same thing for the music videos with for example, Q is gonna be like falling off a roof, drinking a bottle, and just like wake up and then redo it. Wake up.
How are you gonna get that?
We got the visual effects and all of that. We got just the ways to do it, just the cutouts and shit. Just like put them on a rope or something. Figure it out.
Obviously, there's ways to do it. There's ways to catch camera.
But just doing shit like that, or like when we're speeding on a highway, the radio says "wake up" or something. It's just everything's just like making you feel like you're dreaming, making you feel like, oh yeah, this is sort of surreal. This is sort of like different. There's something off about this, and just sort of keeping that vibe throughout the album and just all the music videos. But that takes time, so we couldn't just release everything just the same day,
Yeah.
So like different fucking music videos are gonna drop like different days, like 3-4 days apart type shit. But we're working on it. Yeah.
I see you. I'm proud of you. This is a lot already.
Y'all living, y'all doing good.
True.
Yeah, I
This
appreciate
is a
it.
setup. This is a start, and this is only the beginning.
You're doing music, you're doing vlogging. Y'all better keep doing it. Oh, it's on right now. Oh shit.
Yes, sir. It is indeed. Hey, welcome to BoxState's University. Yeah, it's a pretty solid intro. We're doing a 420 podcast here. Pretty much just talking about whatever, man. It's 420. Let the weed talk. Yes, sir. But we had gone to a 420 festival today. Waka Flocka's performing, as well as who else was there?
Rick Ross.
Oh, Rick Ross is supposed to be there.
Was there?
We might low key leave the podcast and go see over there. I don't know.
I think he already performed.
What time is that?
It's ending in like 20
Oh, is
minutes.
it? Oh, that's
he definitely
crazy.
already performed.
That nigga's already done.
Like,
yeah, Rick Ross performed.
But Rick Ross and
a whole
Waka
bunch of people.
Flocka Flame were really the only.
Yeah, real headliners.
Super
There was a third guy. Oh yeah, Fabio Foreign too. Yeah.
Fabio came to Denver?
Yeah, crazy, right? Yeah, I was like, ooh.
The thing was though,
but I didn't really hear nobody.
Snoop Dogg songs and stuff like that.
When it came closer to 420,
like that, let them play their own songs, or something like that. Or like
type
if you're gonna
shit.
play Snoop Dogg, bring Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, you can't just bring Snoop Dogg though. Snoop Dogg does what he wants to do.
Snoop Dogg is in LA. He's like, why the fuck am I in Colorado? And
Yeah, why would I be?
We've had him here before, but
And it's just a tradition,
And we're not we can't even cap like with the most lit city with 420, man. Like I know niggas would go crazy and jug out like in any other place, but like our shit seems really mundane, like they weren't really super jugging.
Ours is pretty good.
They were alright. There were a lot of people there for sure.
There was lots of people. Oh my goodness.
We're way more lenient than everybody else with weed, though. A lot more other states and shit, like other than California. Really.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like
Cali's just like
I brought the bong, the weed in, all of that, smoked up right as soon as I got in, all of that.
LA doesn't give a fuck, actually. And LA's the only place that I've ever seen like where you really could be smoking inside like the fucking airports. Like damn near. I can roll up, probably not smoke, but they don't give a bro. They know there's weed inside of my fucking bag. They can see it. They're like this, yeah, we know there's weed here. Colorado, they got DIA, they're like this, you can't bring weed other places. As I have like a whole ounce in my fucking bag, I'm like this, okay, they saw that shit like this, alright, you're good. I'm like this, okay.
Tight shit.
LA doesn't give a fuck. They saw the kush, like this. Because they're good, have a safe flight. I'm like, damn, they give no fucks. Like, just don't get caught with this. I'm like, okay.
That's wild.
It's legal. It is legal. You look it up, it's legal in LA. Denver, it's still illegal to bring weed on the flights.
I don't know. I have a thing about just people checking me, man. So like when I do have just like things that are, for example, federally illegal. Like I know it's legal most places, but weed is federally illegal. Like I'll never fly, bro. Like I'll always take a car. You know, I'm always gonna just drive wherever we go, just cause I know ain't nobody gonna catch me, nigga. Like
the most thing to do is just tell you to throw it away. Now if you're in another state.
Fuck no, I'm not gonna throw it away. I'm gonna go sit outside this airport and
I'll smoke all my shit.
Well, no,
all down my throat.
So the thing is this though, I don't think you have a choice. So like what'll happen is once they confiscate it from you, then that's when they're just like, sorry, we'll just throw it away. You either can do that or miss your flight, I think. Yeah, so like this, you can do that or you'll miss your flight. Because they'll purposely do it on purpose. Like it's fucked up.
The thing about DIA and bringing weed is like they care within moderation. Say you have just a little weed cart pen or whatever, and you keep it in your purse. It's on the carry-on. They're not gonna talk shit. But if you're trying to bring ounces and pounds and stuff, then even just big bags of weed and keeping it in your luggage, they're gonna be a little bit more considerate of those kinds of things because it's not just something
you're selling it type shit.
Personable, yeah. So
it's still illegal to sell.
It's still illegal, but you have a little bit better chance of bringing it if it's more of just like a little personal pack. Whereas like
it's also about bringing it across state lines because that's still
and where you're going to, I feel like they look at that as well. Okay, are you going to a state that's like really strict on this, or are you just going to somewhere like was brought up recently like LA. Was previously mentioned.
Well, that's basically the weed capital right now. I don't think nobody's fucking.
I don't know. It's so crazy that weed is still even illegal, especially like since they're in any state, in any like sense, or sort. Because like cigarettes are legal, they're fucking murderous as all hell, and they're even starting to legalize like mushrooms and different types of like hard drugs, like not even like legalized to sell, but legalized to have on you and to have on like be consuming and shit, which is dangerous to an extent with how far certain places are going. I think it was like I don't know. I think I want to say like Montana or somewhere out there. They legalized like meth or something just to have on you. Like you could consume meth.
That's
but like
you're talking about Oregon, where they decriminalized
it. Yeah.
Yeah, they decriminalized it and they set up safe usage places. But it actually is proven to do harm reduction and help people quit overall. It helps people stop dying from it, first of all, stop getting dangerous diseases from it, and overall it helps them get the resources they need to quit and go to rehab and then get stably and completely off it.
That shit is so crazy though. That shit is so crazy.
But yeah, it's unless like it's only illegal if you're selling it, if you have copious amounts of it and you're distributing.
My thing is, how you gonna have stuff like that, but like all these people are filling penitentiaries because old charges of
there's people who are in jail for like 10 years for having possession charges, and so like people who are still in jail when they got arrested in the 90s or something like that for a weed charge.
Yeah, man.
And it's legal now, and it's ridiculous.
Unfortunately, guys, like as fucked up as it sounds, like this is coming from somebody who really, honestly, like it's fucked up, but well, think of it like this: if the law back then was you can't do this, just because the law changed now, you broke the law back then when it was still the law. So unfortunately, like I even thought about it because I'm like, well, why don't they just let people go? But like, so that's not how the courts work. Like, let's just say, okay, well, let's just say as a very extreme note, it's legal to set shit on fire. Well, if someone got sent back to jail back then, that's a very extreme, like.
Yeah.
Example, but back then they did set something on fire, and now like, well, it's legal now. Like, well, that doesn't matter. Back then that was the law. Unfortunately, they can't just switch the law up, and on top of that, they're making money off that too. They're like, we're not going to lose our money because the law is switched up, and that's just fucked up. It's just how it goes. It's the truth though, but it's sad, but it's true.
It's crazy because it's their way of making new slaves, because that's really what the prison system is.
It just went to the prison system.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because you can have a job in the prison system and like either not get paid at all, but still doing intense manual labor, or be making like 16 cents an hour.
There's no point even working.
And they're making full wages off that.
And like and they're making so much money out of the taxes and out of the free labor you're doing, construction, picking up trash, shit like that. And I don't know, the whole prison system is fucked up.
Yeah.
But also, like, most of our jails are full of people who have these old drug charges, like these old marijuana charges that shouldn't even be relevant anymore. Mm-hmm. And they're honestly wasting the taxpayers' money to keep them in prison and keep providing for them, feeding them and all this stuff, when they could just be free, living their lives, instead of in jail for a drug charge that doesn't even matter anymore because it's legal. It's silly. And it's a waste of my taxpayer dollars.
It's true, bro.
Let them free.
Oh, heck no, they're not letting them go. It's sad, but it's...
like, to a certain extent, like, now if we, like, come to them, like, okay, well, yeah, we see that they still did make that mistake, but now that it's legal, now we can do something where, you know, you can get, like, a new, like, go through trial again, or, you know, talk to a judge, you know, have the opportunity for your case to get brought up to see if, you know, you really are guilty of something, you know, super serious. Now I feel like if you're just smoking weed back then, you know, it was really popular, you know, it's been crazy since even in the 90s, you know.
So how much your charge was
for. So if you're carrying large quantities, if you're dealing, you know, like, that's more of a charge, whereas like if you're just personally smoking, like we were saying about the airport, you know, like, I feel like they should honestly take a look at those cases and kind of give those people the opportunity to come forth to them again and, you know, say, okay, look, this is what I was doing back then, you know, it's not fair, you know, I get this, you know, extensive amount of time to serve. Mm-hmm. I feel like that would probably be considered in, you know, the court's eyes in a way, you know, because it really is legal, and like you were saying, like, they don't have really the time, you know, there's people they really could be getting in that jail and profiting more from than them.
And there's people who deserve to be in that jail more than people who literally just smoked some pot or had some pot on them back in the day.
Well, there's people that really do anything to purposely go to jail so that they have those necessities fulfilled, and, you know, it's not on you, you know, the court has to pay that. So you're in the system. So a lot of people would intentionally commit crimes so that they're
taken care of by
get themselves,
guys, honestly, I'm gonna say it like this. The only reason why I know that that's fucked up, like, for instance, when coronavirus, when they're letting people out of jail and stuff, like petty shit, like, all right, they were letting people go with we speeding and everything. All right, we're not gonna put you in jail because they don't want to fill the jails with corona. Yeah. Well, before and now, back to what we're doing now, I did the math on it. It was like, what? Some jails make $350 off you a night that you're in there. Let's just do that by a year. They just made $130,000 off you. They're like this. We made that off just you sitting here. We're not letting you go. I look at it, that's from the business standpoint. Now, let's just say you own a jail. You think you're letting any of these guys go? Fuck no. I'm like, no, you niggas better stay in jail. That's what that sounds.
Well,
if you go out, you're going to commit another crime.
It's sad, but it's true. Like, it breaks my heart that that's even like that's how people have to think now. But like, that's just reality of like how the government thinks of us. We're just another number.
Well, it's absolutely crazy. Penitentiaries are privately owned. They are not owned by the government. They're owned by some man putting money in his pocket.
But they still pay taxes. The government's going to still get their share.
They pay taxes, but it's still not even a federally owned operation.
Yeah.
It's owned by just some person. It's privately owned.
No, Jay-Z buys prisons. Michael Jordan buys prisons. They're like, we want you niggas in jail too. Yeah, it's sad.
We want you niggas in jail too.
What they also do,
I'm just being
crazy.
I'm just showing y'all. They're like, we proudly buy prisons.
And you know what, they do it on purpose, and they also will give you as an inmate the tools to then, you know, make music and go put it out into the world so that they're committing crimes now. Dude, yeah, go rob these people, go do this, kill people, you know, do this stuff. You know, they push that upon people so that they can't. How do you think YMW Melly is still making music? in prison. Like, dude, they do that on purpose. He's locked up on purpose.
That's
but
almost
he may be locked up, but
out.
he is in a jail or a prison, wherever he is, that they're giving him the tools to still do that. They're not completely taking his freedom. And it's because he's now working with them. Because, like you said, Jay-Z, Michael Jordan, these people have access to those prisons. You know what I mean? So they're over here like, well, we have to still promote the world. You know, people are gonna fuck up. So to do so, we have to put someone who's in jail to go and promote this, because they think it's so sweet and so nice in jail. You know what I mean? And that's what we try to push out there. We can play any song right now from a lot of artists, and it's specifically saying, yeah, you know, we do this, we do this, we do this, you know, and then it makes you feel like, oh, to fit in, to listen to this type of music, now I have to be that type of person. And so then you're going and doing things that you've never even imagined yourself doing because of, you know, the music that they're putting on yourself. You still have a choice, but it's
I'm not gonna shoot somebody because Lil Durk said to do that.
They're intentionally
trying to brainwash. Nigga, I'm like this. I'm shooting you because you tried to take my life.
You may not, but there's a lot of people who
you're right.
But what if it comes down to that guy's gonna shoot me because of Lil Durk's song, or like I can shoot him first?
Well, that's different then. Then that's that. Okay, I'm shooting first. Like I said, I'm shooting this for my life.
That's what it's really came to. Like the world kind of just like completely turned. Like people are pushing a lot of, you know, negative on other people. It's not really positive anymore, and it's really sad because there is a lot of good people out there who really do have good intentions and, you know things that others really don't, and, you know, want everyone to, you know, actually see it the way that they do. But you can only do that to so many people. Not everybody wants that, so you have to really think about that. Sorry, I'm blunt hogging over your babysitting.
No, you're perfect. Actually, we should smoke up a little bit more.
Yeah.
I feel like niggas are not high in here. Like, I feel like that's a big thing.
I just got rolled up.
Niggas need to be passing out. Like, somebody K this bull. I want to see somebody rip that shit. Like,
I'm not gonna lie.
it is 420 indeed. Type shit.
What? Yeah, I took a good hit of that blunt.
You wanna take your jacket off?
Yeah, I guess so. It's green. I didn't want to get pinched.
This isn't even St. Patrick's Day.
But still.
You know you're high when you start just come up with different holidays. See, guys, kids don't smoke.
You know what's crazy? No. Because I genuinely considered wearing
bad.
green today too, and in my head I was like, I will not wear green for St. Patrick's Day, but I will wear green for 420.
He's not lying. You said what again?
It's good.
I didn't even really notice that St. Patrick's Day happened. I actually thought it happened like a week earlier than it really did.
Yeah, then all of a sudden everybody's just dressed in green coming from the stadium. I'm like, what?
Yeah, there's people in green everywhere.
He had surgery that day.
I saw more people out for the Rockies than I saw St. Patrick's Day. I was like, what the?
I was really focused on that holiday itself. Because usually I go, there's a downtown parade every year for St. Patrick's Day.
Type shit.
We usually get like a reserve, like not really reserved, but it's our corner and everyone knows that. So we have our own little corner that our whole family goes to.
There's a parade for St. Patrick's Day?
Yeah, and it's amazing, dude. It's actually, it's beautiful, you know. They love it. They throw candy. They'll throw candy, and we get, like I'm saying, we get good seats because we sit right at the fence. You know, we can see everything. And it's a specific corner that we go to, and we're like, no one touches it. So, yeah. Beautiful. It's pretty cool, yeah.
Wait, so you guys see Rockies games for free? Is what I'm saying?
I'm not seeing no way. I would if I could.
I mean, not Rockies game. I know, like some of my family, you know, because of their job, they've got opportunities to get like reserved. You know how they have upper seats with like couches and everything, and you could still be there at the game. You know, like VIP type.
That happens a lot in my job. They'll give out tickets.
Yeah, so I've gone, like we've been able to do things like that and bring family along and go to Rockies games like that, but never really just.
I know what she's talking about. I went to Elitch's for free. Because my dad works and shit, and like certain things.
Oh shit!
Only time we've ever tried to get into Elitch's for free, we stuck in that bitch.
Every time you tried to get inside there,
no, we got past it. We've always had like season passes, except for like this 1 year, bro, and we tried to sneak up in that bitch to get in for free.
Did they get upset?
And we got like, we went under the shit, bro. Like we went under the fence and ran past the Pepsi Center and shit. Me and my nigga got past like all cool. We brought Marcus and Moochie too though. Right, and Marcus got past cool too. You know, he got in there, but he's sitting there waiting from, you know, our little nigga Moochie, right? and we're trying to get in, through the fence, and we're already gone. We're about to just, get up out the way because we're in a restricted area. So we get up out the restricted area. Some cops stop us real quick, and I explain like, man, I got lost as fuck, man. I'm over here trying to find the events area. I don't know where the hell I'm at, And he's like, oh yeah, I got you. He points me in the right direction. I'm like, thank you, officer. Type shit.
Like, bro, I don't even know what I'm doing here, bro. I'm just
like, no clue what I'm doing. But always play dumb, bro. Always play dumb. But we ended up getting past and all that, and all of a sudden we get a call from these niggas talking about hey, we got crap. Like, damn. So we had to go over to the security office, pretend to be this nigga's dad for a minute, talking about, or not even his dad. I was talking about, I'm your older brother. Like, I was 18. I was like, what, 15 back then, 16? Ooh, something young, bro. But, I'm sitting here, steady lying to the cop. He believed me, I'm like, I'm so sorry my nigga did all this, I try to get him past. But pretty much it ended like the nigga had asked me my birth year. I was like, yeah, my birth year? Of course, like 1971. And he's like, what? I was like, nah, I'll play with you, man. He's like, ha, everybody laughed in the room. I'm like, yeah. I'll try again. I'm like, fuck. 1921? He's like, sit down, my guy.
damn, he said,
go ahead, sit down.
He said, what is your birth year? And you gotta come in prepared.
Never again.
You gotta come in prepared.
Never again.
Corby have real good quick mental math.
Yeah,
I got that on lock now.
They'll be like this. Well, you should know your birth year. I'm like this. I'm just slow, bro. I'm sorry.
Type shit.
That's actually kind of fucked. You almost got away with that bitch too.
I almost did, bro. I almost did. Played it off like a joke too. Like,
Yeah, no.
One of the bigger L's I've taken.
What you got caught in that?
But we got season passes this year if y'all trying to go. Yes, sir. Illich's all of 2023. Yeah, we got guest passes this shit. Yeah, I'm God.
Okay, let me know.
One's always reserved for RJ though.
You guys know it's already open.
It opens on the 23rd.
Yeah, they have
like a pre-thing.
Yeah, it's the wristband. So we have our band.
I'm like,
I see
weekend is
people
opening
post it.
weekend for season pass only.
Okay, so it's gonna be kind of busy, but not terrible.
Yeah, you have to have a season pass to get a vote.
Are y'all going this weekend or what?
Definitely.
This week?
Yeah, we gotta be steady on this. We gonna be making content all the time, non-stop.
Yes, so I have to take y'all along with
I don't know if I can get on a ride with a broken hand.
Oh,
I can't go nowhere without the fourth wall.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, you'll be alright. You'll be alright.
I'll be fine.
that might hurt though. Would it like over bumps and stuff?
No, the half pipe. No, that's just gonna be. I'm just gonna be.
If anything, I would say like for the rides and shit, like slink your arm to yourself so it's not moving all over the place.
So it's already protected.
But
to be honest, in this thing.
If it's in a sling, they might not let you get in because it'll be in the way of the safety restraints.
Oh, that's.
Oh, like a sling, like as in like around my hand.
Yeah, I was gonna
say. No, I
that.
wouldn't do that because then they'll be like this. You can't get in, sir.
It's in the way of the safety restraints.
This looks a lot better than.
Does anybody know where that layer went?
Yeah, no, I mean it's alright.
Got you.
What did you say happened to your hand?
For the kids, I was for the kids who are watching this. Nothing happened to my hand. I just fell off motorbikes up in Rampart.
Okay.
Yes.
No kids should be watching this. We smoking.
For the adults.
I broke my hand. Yeah, for the adults. Yeah, I actually for the adults. Yeah. I still was on motorbikes at Rampart. That's what you.
What is this shit called?
White runs.
Santa Fe.
Right runs is what it is called.
Where you see that?
White runs, bro. I can only smoke runs, bro. That's really the only thing that I like to smoke. And if I can't smoke it, then I'm like, oh shit. But I'll still smoke whatever. Like that's just still good. Good weed's good weed, you know.
And this was tested. This has nothing to do.
No.
Hold on. I'll be right back. I go check what ours is. Hold.
I like to smoke on that bibbity bop.
That bibbity bop.
I think that's what this is. I'm pretty sure that's what this is right now. Fire shit.
Oh yeah, you already know what it is. It's a classic bibbity bop.
Mew it.
Bibbity bop. She's like this. Like Chucky.
We in that box always smoking that bibbity bop.
I remember one year when Waka was, or not Waka, what was his name? Was it Lil Wayne? Yeah, Lil Wayne. No, not Lil Wayne. So Lil Wayne and 2 Chainz were supposed to come for the parade. And then only 2 Chainz came because Lil Wayne said, I'm not coming. That shit was crazy. I was like, damn. He said, I'm in LA with like 5 or 10 bad bitches. He's like, I'm on stage. Why the fuck am I here? I'm like, it's Colorado. This is like the weed state.
Yeah, nobody gives us the recognition we deserve.
Yeah, we definitely need that recognition. We definitely do. Because we got that gas.
To make that shit happen, to be honest with you.
Everybody and their mama growing down here.
Washington was the first one. Washington was closer than we were. It's like Washington is miserable. They're like, all right, you guys gotta smoke fucking weed up there. Just rains all day.
Such a strong childhood memory for me. From like, I don't even remember what year they legalized it, but like maybe 8 and up. Just walking around being like, is that a skunk or is somebody smoking weed in their backyard? It's weed. You know, just like never being able to walk around and do.
I remember my parents used to like.
A lot of times the skunk got skunks like crazy down here.
That part. Usually if you're out in Littleton though. Not in Aurora, unless you're like by a field.
Shit. Everybody's smoking.
Raccoons be the.
I feel like if I keep smoking this sticky icky, I'm gonna want to sniff some skunk booty, bro. Like at one of these points, bro.
Let's take 3 steps backwards.
Because
What the fuck?
it be smelling like that. Ugh.
That is a very good metaphor for the weed is good.
Yes, sir.
It smells very strong.
We smoking that skunk booty.
Oh shit. Let's go good. Let's get weed. She's like this. It's. I'm not too sure. It's real. He's sad. She's sad. She's like, I want to get out of here. Like, shut the fuck up.
Oh, bro, I'm still pissed. You know, like.
I'd be pissed off too. Whenever the dogs pee, I'll be whooping their ass. I'm sorry, don't abuse animals. But I do whoop my dog's ass.
Teach them a lesson.
Yeah, I'll be whooping their ass.
Bro, don't cancel me, but I shaved the dog's head because he ate the cat's food. We're looking for a reason.
Hold on, let's rewind. Hold on.
We tell everybody there was gum in that nigga's hair. What are you talking about?
For legal reasons, this is all a joke. On God's sake. But there was more build-up. He didn't just eat the cat food. He did a bunch of other bullshit.
It was a problem because he wasn't just. Listen, it's different because
he bit Eric. That was what it was.
That was after he bit Eric.
That was not after. That was not after he bit me.
Affinity.
Come on, Bubbies.
Regardless,
come here, Bubbies.
He had a problem because he was always like kind of feral. You know what I mean? Always attacking niggas type. He always was jumpy whenever somebody. You met him, didn't you? Didn't you meet Draco?
You okay, Bubbies?
The dog that was here before him.
You guys had him at the apartment over
No,
by
we had him here.
No, this one.
What about in the warehouse?
What?
Did you have him back then?
We just had
got
him here.
We didn't have him for that long. He wasn't our dog. He was already an old dog. You know what I'm saying? We didn't get him when he was very young.
So
he was
you
like
had him at your
maybe
mom
like
and dad's house?
like 2
No.
years maybe. No, we had
Only dog I had like that is this one.
we had him for like 3
Okay,
months.
so maybe I
3-4
don't.
months.
Do you have a picture? I don't think I met him.
I know you have that picture.
I have a Polaroid.
I will show you that.
I don't want to go find it.
I'm sorry, YouTube, but you're gonna have to get left out this
Your phone
one.
right now?
This is it's an inside joke.
I don't think so. Honestly, I
If
don't
you
know
do,
where my
can I take a
camera
picture?
is.
Let's take
I
one.
know I got it in. I know I got it in.
I don't even think I have film in here.
I do got it in.
The best part though.
It won't let me click on it. You already know what I'm trying to do.
You should like me by now.
Might
On
be
the
this
next
person.
one next to it.
I never hurt you.
No, it won't let me. It won't even let me.
Can't
Go go pee on me now.
My phone's about to die too. That might be it.
That's so tragic.
I thought you not like me.
I like
I
that.
don't like me either.
She just be pressed. She's like, you always got motherfuckers over here.
Oh. I look like a penis.
No,
Give him a nice
It
fade.
looks like she has a penis.
I didn't even realize that until
Like,
your
what
dirty
the
mind said
fuck?
something. Now all I can see, all I'm ever see that is
Like,
penis.
hold on,
now.
let me
What's
see
wrong
that
with
I
you?
didn't even see that.
Dude,
I didn't even
what
see
do
that
you
until she said
mean?
something.
The
All I could-
balls and the like guys, if you
Don't
see
tell
this,
me.
hold on.
Whoa.
You can't unsee it.
I can't unsee it. Why would you
so
show me
cute.
this?
She's so cute.
That's a he. It's a he.
Where's
It's
the
a
little
he.
dickhead?
Yes. Well, we all know he needs Jesus.
He is a
here.
dickhead.
You need God. I saw a dog and you saw a penis. I don't know how that even happened.
Okay.
Okay, yes, it looks like a penis.
Something
What the fuck is wrong with you?
The second he showed me this, I'm like, hold on, that don't look right. Like, wait, what is he showing me?
Jesus.
It's a dog. I didn't even see the dog. I'm like,
My goodness.
You're sick.
But a nice fade, right? Nice lineup. Solid lineup. Like you cut, G. Ooh, I miss it. Canceled right there.
brought the dick out. You did it worse. Oh God. Wow.
That's what I'm gonna do to my dogs every time they fuck up now. I'm just gonna shave bad shit on their head. And they're gonna have to look in the mirror when they look all sides.
Like, damn. Bro, you should have seen when he looked in the mirror, bro. It was just like an existential
He was
crisis,
sad.
bro. It was just like,
He was
damn.
sad.
Dogs know what they do. Dogs don't want to look dumb either.
Dogs be knowing.
They be knowing, they're like this. He did me fucking dirty. Yo, what's up? Hey.
You're a fully packed hoe. Eat
Hold on,
it.
watch me
You
K
said
this.
you're a
Well, not K
point
this, but let me practice.
They didn't see that.
Listen, I've never condoned this white behavior.
It is low-key
I have
going
never
down.
condoned. I never
Shit,
want to
like
die.
she's low key going crazy.
Hold on. Like,
I am
what?
not white. I love you guys who are. There's nothing wrong being white. I probably am actually. My dad's like 40%
Oh, no, he's
Italian.
racist.
I am not
Why?
racist.
He
saying
brought
the
color.
I am racist.
Yes.
Fuck them white people.
Thank you. Since he's
I want you to know he's in a relationship with
He's in
me
an
and white people.
interracial relationship. That is crazy.
That's okay.
Every man at this table is currently in an interracial relationship.
Hey, my bad.
I mean, hey,
Phone.
my perspective is I'm Italian, baby. Look it up.
Still a brand of white.
I'm just pasty.
Hey, don't touch
I'm just pasty.
your white ass
I'm
down.
just pasty.
Sit your cornball ass down. Well,
I'm sorry to all the black girls out
We're
there.
on a vlog right now, so I'm
I'm
not sorry
sorry.
back.
Y'all are cute.
Okay, all right, peace.
Not all
If I
of you,
can.
though.
And,
It's crazy, guys.
yeah, just a little bit.
I want, look at these little mini grinders we got it for.
Whoa!
Hold on, what? That's crazy.
You just blew our fucking minds.
Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I thought this was a portable dab
Yeah,
container.
what the fuck?
And I'm like, oh, it's just mini, you know,
Bibbidi
I
bop.
don't do dabs. But then I seen it and I was like, whoa.
That was a crazy like subject
I'm glad
change.
you got that on
And you
camera,
said,
yo.
look at that.
That's
And just
tight.
threw them bitches
This
down.
is
I'm
the
like,
time
wait,
where I really
hold
like
on.
the
I thought that was
cameras.
like a little coin holder. I've never seen shit like that before in my life.
They seem terribly ineffective the more I play with them though.
Okay,
Yeah,
can
actually,
I
it
do
was
mine?
low-key just effective as fuck because I took this bowl out and I put it in
It's
this bitch and all
okay.
fit.
You don't gotta
and
get
I
scared. I know you got
put it back
babies in
in.
your
It's
tongue.
Beautiful.
Yeah, Spherix had a booth
Not
at 420. No. Hopefully sponsored sometime.
One day,
But,
please hit
you
us
know,
up.
Shout out to them for sure because
Awesome
we did
booth.
just show that Friday.
Okay.
But they had a booth at 420 giving out free merch, supporting their business.
Don't you sound
People there were
injured?
real nice. It was a real nice activity. Spin a wheel, take a photograph, all type of stuff. Definitely check them out.
Okay, and for the camera. So here is the mini grinder.
No, we can't do that. I gotta check that out.
Yeah, don't give up the sponsor. Don't sponsor
Yeah, I
them. They ain't
just
giving us no
sponsored
goddamn.
Yeah, this can't get enough.
She's like this.
I mean, it was free.
You sponsor?
Free.
I just love this. This is
I
free.
said it was free. It was free just because I love it.
I don't give a
Just 'cause
fuck
I
if
was
it's
like,
free or
that
not.
shit was dope. That shit was dope. I fucked with it. I fucked
Whether
with
it's
the
free or not, I'm not
experience.
getting paid.
Same way we shout out Meow Wolf because I fucked with the experience. I didn't even go to Meow Wolf. I
You
just
can go to Meow Wolf.
It was a
I
fucking
have a free ticket right
convergence
now
station
because-
like pop up.
Yeah, I have a free ticket right now because my parents went, but my dad didn't actually go in because he was just not feeling it or whatever the hell. He was high as hell. But
Hey,
Like I said before, I've only been in Meow Wolf once to
rated it
perform.
2 out of 10.
I was gonna say I kind of want to use
And I
this.
give it the 2 points because it's mini, like me. It's tiny like
You
me.
said I get the 2 points
points.
just because it's mini.
Okay, if we're speaking mini, okay, it's a 10 out of 10.
Right.
But it doesn't really effectively do the job that I want it to do.
I'm in a Facebook group
Yeah,
called
like a
I'm
keep
High and
catcher.
these are tiny things. This is the best thing to put in I'm High and these are tiny things.
Right? Like, this is a good way to just pack a little bowl and
Right.
sneak it in somewhere you might
Like-
not really are supposed to have it, but you know you need it.
Right. Like,
Ain't
I'm actually
nobody's
testing out to
stopping
see if
you.
this is a real music.
but you could not just like attach this to your bag and hope your weed stays put. Like there's so much risk of it just falling open for sure.
You can keep your weed in it. Per se.
I mean, it
I think
seems
it's for
pretty
like if you
secure
have like
from what
a
I
one
feel.
hitter, you know what I mean? It's for like, you know what I mean? On the
Well,
go
there
type
is
shit.
like
On a scale of 1 to 10, how high are y'all right now? How high is everybody?
Not high enough.
Let me a little bit more.
I should headbutt slowly, but I
that works.
can't.
Okay, there we go.
But if you had to
Go ahead.
scale it out, what would y'all say? What would y'all say?
I'd probably say like maybe like a 5, dude. Honestly, I smoke, bro. I've smoked so much.
420 is just like another day for
It's just
me,
another day,
to be
dude.
honest.
Type shit. That's how we were feeling. But
Everybody thinks
we
it's
gotta
We
change
should have
it.
done the tea break
Dude,
leading
I
up
feel
to
like
the
the only
day.
thing personally that's gonna change like 420 for me is because last year I took a 50 milligram edible and then I took another half of a 50. So I took a lot of like weed and I like never wanted to be on high in my life until that day.
Don't do
And
that.
so after 420 I had stopped smoking and just took a tea break. Like I didn't even have the urge to smoke, dude. I didn't even want to feel that high again. And so it took like a little bit for me to finally say like, okay, yeah, I want to do this again. But yeah, after that like edible, I was fucked, and I've never been that high in my life. So if we're realistically speaking, how high am I? I'm probably like an everyday average high right now. So that's probably like an 8 out of 10, like an 8 out of 10. But yeah, so that was just my, I don't know, do you guys have any like crazy experiences with weed where it made you never want to smoke again, or is that just me?
I don't know. Weed's
with
never
weed,
really
no.
affected me like that. We like I don't
Affinity.
know. I've always had to like mix it with like tabs or fucking shrooms, and it always like hella boosts that. Like if you smoke while you're taking shrooms or you smoke while you're have a tab in your system, like oh my god, you're going up there. You like
Real
it'll
one, yeah.
skyrocket you, and it's always just like that's what I feel like most people describe, the feeling that most people describe is. But like, I don't know, that's how weed is. It affects certain people differently. It depends on your brain structure and how
Your
like,
mindset.
you know, and your mindset.
how
Like,
much
I
you
smoke
smoke
weed
it.
just because like I need to slow down my
And
brain.
how
I think real
how
fast.
your brain functions as well. You know, we all think differently. You know, our mindset is all, you know, on different levels, and so like, I mean, you're right. We all have different personal experiences on weed.
Every time I used to smoke, I used to get like so high I would like literally hallucinate. Like I would be like in video game world, like, and I couldn't get past certain levels. Like, and the levels were rooms. Like I couldn't leave rooms until like I passed them in my mind, and I was just so fucked up and high. Like it was hallucinating. But then the more and more I smoke, now I just can smoke and not really feel it like that no more.
But now that you say that, like the level thing, like I feel like you're not the only person that, you know, experiences that. And I want you to know, like, I really do understand what you're saying. And so, like, life really is a video game if you think about it. You know,
Oh my God, no,
every
it's all a simulation. Don't get me started on it.
Seriously, you know, like it's there's levels. You know what I mean? So that it like when you say that, you know, like it's something like not a lot of people do understand. But for you to say that, you know, you are like on like a, you know, like. That level. We're not gonna talk too much.
This is a weird ass jump.
Level.
This is a weird ass jump. But y'all know that? Have y'all seen that fucking new Snapchat AI shit? That shit is crazy. I've been
Dude.
playing with that. My dad was telling me about it before that shit even hit. Like he was talking about to the GPT AI, right? And like I didn't really think too much about it because you know AI are out there and shit. But the motherfuckers are fucking helpful, bro. Just to have it just right there, real quick. Just like,
Dude.
hey, make me this real quick because I want to type all that.
Right.
You know, like.
So I'm in a group chat and it's with like a lot of like 420. Everyone smokes. We're all stoners, and I have people in there who are like, dude, like this is like my new best friend. Like I can like tell them things. Like I can honestly pull receipts out right now and read things to you because I'm not mentioning names or anything. But bro, you can customize the emoji. You can change their name. You can have them call you a certain thing. You can tell them literally anything and they reply back to you. Like
Type shit.
literally, they will talk about anything with you. And for them to like you said, be there for people, they're like, bro, like this is my new best friend. Like no one's ever cared to text me right back like this, like right away at every moment in time, you know.
Back up my
But then-
ideas and
but then-
listen
right,
to what I'm
but then
saying
you
to
think
you.
about it,
Like,
and it's like it's just
not
terrible,
good.
you know how bad like they're really like honestly effing us because now they know everything.
Yeah,
it's like you
so
guys are
information
really
just so
trying to
easily.
gain
They already know
But I can't
everything.
help myself
much
either,
from
bro.
this,
Because like
but-
Know too
that
much.
AI is
You
so
think so?
fucking
Snapchat
friendly.
isn't that bad though because Snapchat doesn't really use your info. I asked the AI about it too because I'm like the AI knows all the information about it. You know what I'm saying? So I asked them about their privacy policy and all of that shit, and they're like they don't really use their information like our personal information or
They
any
can't.
information that you have
Yeah,
given you.
but the thing is
Yeah.
they are the
Themselves. They
problem,
don't sell
right?
it, you know what I'm
And they
saying?
are the people behind it all is the thing, and that's why.
So the
Not even
government-
Snapchat, it's
I'm-
Facebook.
yeah.
Specific.
Facebook, Instagram.
Facebook and Instagram
Yeah.
are the same.
Twitter, places
TikTok.
like that. Discord is highly associated. Like 30% of it is owned by
Oh my God.
Chinese
Did you
corporations.
I feel like y'all are talking
Did
down
you
on my best
hear-
friend right now.
And then
Did
like,
you
oh,
hear
yeah.
what happened
Foundation type
with
shit, you know
Discord?
what I'm saying?
Pentagon documents have been being leaked for months, like really high sensitive Pentagon documents, and they could not figure out where the fuck it was getting leaked from. It was this man in a Discord server, a Minecraft Discord server, and you know how he leaked them? He was bragging in this Discord server that he has high government
That's
security
crazy. I
clearance.
saw that shit too. I saw that shit on TikTok.
And so he was like, no, you don't. You're capping. And so he started leaking Pentagon files, government high
Just left and right.
clearance government documents, just left and right. Started leaking them because nobody believed him. It wasn't even.
And now-
It was in a Minecraft Discord server.
And now they're gonna, you know how they took TikTok to try for all that,
They can take
and all
Discord
that
to
they gotta
try
do that for Discord now. And it's just gonna be, it's
Did
gonna
you
be
see
the
the
worst,
TikTok
craziest
about
thing
Discord
ever.
user, you guys. But
All
I
I'm
love
saying is
my
this.
little TikTok.
Anything that you guys
TikTok-
They help
TikTok
me
trial-
grow as a
The
person.
TikTok
Listen,
trial was ridiculous.
It's not just TikTok. Anything you guys use, they've been doing this for years. Any phone call, bro. My aunt works for government, so I'm just gonna let you guys know. Anything you do, any phone call you take, any camera
This is
that's seen your face,
texting the AI.
anything that you've used, they have everything about you. They can literally just like it's called like they call, bro. Honestly, it's kind of crazy how like even like they know the amount of stuff that they know about you, bro. Everything you search, and like you think they don't know, bro. But it's like they're not God, but they do know a lot. So it's just like you can't really unless you live under a brick. Like it's like even this is all being somewhere in like a government like facility is all being recorded. So all this whole conversation.
Yeah,
As crazy as that sounds.
It's even crazier. Like these people in
I
this
mean,
group chat.
they don't
like,
really give a fuck about what we're doing.
They're
'Cause
sending
we're not stopping
like,
their money.
messages
but
like to the AI.
they're like,
and
please
it's
keep doing more illegal shit. They
Talking
don't care
about lucid
us, but
dreaming
it's
to
still
the
bad
Snapchat
because
AIs.
they're watching. Unfortunately, they're watching everything.
They're watching.
They're like this. Oh well, here's the terms and conditions. Well, if you don't accept the terms and conditions, then the app won't work. So that means that you can't really use the app. They won't even let you download some apps now if you don't use the terms. Apple things won't work. Samsung things, terms and conditions. If you actually read it and what they say, it's not good. My aunt's like, why don't you actually read what they actually tell you? You give up everything, and even if you don't give it up, they're like this. We don't care. We're the government. Apple's like, we're not giving you these people's information. Like, haha. CIA's like, we still got it already. They're like this, and now we're gonna take all your people and you work for us now. So that's like they went to trial with it. They lost. It's the government versus Apple. Come on, the fuck you think? You think that?
That's
come on.
because our government is a totalitarian
Yes.
government, and we will not acknowledge it.
Yeah.
No, we're never, bro. Well, who's gonna believe us? Freedom of
Oh
speech.
my God, no.
You're crazy. You know that's crazy, isn't it? That's crazy. What are you doing over here?
Okay, so
Can you look
we
at
are
what
going
is this?
to. We are gonna cut the cameras, guys. We're gonna take
This
a
is-
little break. Is that okay? Can we do that? Is
Okay.
that perfectly fine? Yeah, we're gonna roll up, do our thing. You know, we'll be back in action. So
Yes, sir.
stay tuned for more 420 talk.
Don't get scared, guys. 420 talk, not Illuminati talk.
And you've been watching Box State University with Stay Free,
Quiz, stay safe. Already know.
Danny, Cicely, and
A real taxi. Nice to meet
Yes,
you.
sir.
Special
we'll
guest.
check back in with y'all in a bit.
Be careful,
Hey,
be careful,
yes, sir.
guys.
Happy 420.
Happy 420.
Thank you for watching Box State. Have a good one.
We're going.
Let me know if you guys want to go.
Stay free, Simon.
Whatchamacallit?